Hello everybody, and welcome back to another Among Us Roles Idea video. I want to get two quick things out of the way before we get started. First thing is, you all really seem to like these videos, so if you want to see more, hit that like button and subscribe. And the second thing is, most of these ideas came from other Among Us people other Among Us players that I've played with before, and I'm going to give those people credit. And if you want to see your own role ideas featured, then comment those down below with like a little explanation. Without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so the first role we have here is a crewmate role called the Captain. I don't think I have I was gonna say hat, but you can't customize hats from there. Anyway, the Captain. So what does the Captain do? Well, during an emergency meeting, I'm not gonna call it actually, your vote counts as 2 votes. Your second vote is anonymous, and it only shows up if it is the deciding vote. So let's say you skip vote and it isn't. So let's say 2 people vote to skip and 2 people vote on a person, and you were one of the ones who voted to skip. You would basically add an extra vote that is anonymous, and when it shows up, it would show up as a multicolored crewmate. So basically it would be swapping from like lime to cyan to dark blue. And yeah, that's the Captain. Alright, so next up is an imposter role by a user by the name of Mindbender. This role suggestion is the Juggernaut. So what does the Juggernaut do? Well, first of all, they can win if it is a 2 versus 1. So if there are 2 crewmates and 1 imposter, they win. Now, this only works in 10-player lobbies, and they are the only imposter. So this comes with a shorter kill cooldown than normal and a really short kill range. I'm thinking like right here, like really close. It'd be pretty close. It wasn't specified, but a short kill range. I don't know what that is exactly. And a longer kill animation, which I'm thinking may be just more obvious as opposed to like that little teleport. I think it's a lot more obvious. And the other part of this role is a much louder noise for entering and exiting vents. Like that noise is a bit louder, and when you exit, it's perhaps a thud when your feet land. Alright, the next up is a crewmate role by Among Us player username Thing. This role is the Technician. What does the Technician do? Well, they can assist players with their tasks. Now, there are certain tasks that cannot be helped, such as like Simon Says, Numbers, and the Maze task. That's because these tasks would be easier to mess up, like for both people. But, so how the assisting tasks work? Simple. You would, basically, 2 people would be able to toss the leaves in at once, like, well, I'm doing awfully by myself, but like that. And for like a download task, it would go a bit faster. For meteors, can both be shooting. But for maze tasks, Simon Says, and stuff like that, I was thinking, this is something I talked about, oh, there's a body in there. The Technician could set the task to have a little progress on it. So it's already kind of done. And this would be available like every 30 seconds or so. And the final role is a crewmate role by Mindbender again. This role is called the Priest. And the Priest can speak to the dead. Which you're probably thinking, this is very broken, but there's some balancing. And that is, the dead only have a limited number of options of things they can say. You gotta find a body to commune with the dead. And the body vanishes after the dead is spoken to, much like you reported it. So there are a very limited number of options. There are 2 task-related ones, which are I still have tasks or I don't have tasks. And there are 4 options relating to the imposter. Option 1, I was killed by someone with a hat. Option 2, I was killed with someone with a pet/skin. Option 3, I was killed by a warm/cool color. Option 4, the imposter is a blank role. Now, there's some obvious strengths to this. Is if there's only 1 warm or cold color player left, they're obviously the imposter. And there's another thing, is ratting out the imposter role. Maybe I don't know, I guess that one doesn't really matter. But a buff for this role, if it's too weak, could be the hat, pet, and skin, or a bit more specific, like it's a hint, like for the hat I'm wearing, like this hat is worn by someone who would play golf or something like that. I don't know. And thing that is kind of dangerous about this rule is the fact you have to stand by the body to be able to commune with the dead. And if you get spotted by a crewmate, they're gonna walk in, report the body like so, and then you're in discussion and you're the sus-looking player. Alright, anyway guys, that's it for this video, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!